She's like this unstable, like completely clingy, needy, like nightmare.
Right.
If there's one thing we've learned about Taylor over the years, it's that she's never afraid to speak her mind, especially when it comes to defending her bestie-turned-sister, Selena Gomez. And right now, fans are convinced that's exactly what's happening, with Taylor supposedly calling out Kendall, who used to be part of her inner circle, for siding with Hailey in the feud with Selena. The real question is, what exactly did Kendall say, and who's about to get dragged next? To really get why this blew up the way it did, we need to break down the whole vibe between Taylor and Kendall first, because their relationship has been a whole roller coaster. Back in the early 2010s, Kendall was actually a total Swiftie, and even created a music video for Taylor's song Better Than Revenge in 2010. That's right, before the drama, Kendall was literally fangirling over Taylor. She eventually became part of Taylor's iconic girl squad that was literally everywhere in the mid-2010s. The two were actually pretty tight for a while, with Kendall even helping Taylor decorate for Christmas and leaving her apartment together back in the day. But here's where things get spicy. In 2013, Kendall started dating Harry Styles, who had just broken up with Taylor earlier that year. Talk about awkward. At the American Music Awards that year, Taylor completely ignored Harry, which basically told everyone exactly how she felt about this situation. Despite this messy love triangle moment, they still tried to keep it cute in public. In 2014, you could spot Kendall at the Victoria's Secret fashion show hanging with Taylor, and in 2015, Kendall even walked the runway at Taylor's 1989 tour concert in London. But the internet sleuths noticed something sus. Kendall was notably MIA from Taylor's iconic Bad Blood music video that featured basically everyone else in Taylor's squad. The friendship really went downhill in 2016, coinciding with Swift's public feud with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Kendall skipped Taylor's famous 4th of July party that year. You know, the one with all those iconic squad beach pics that took over Instagram. This was a major statement because family loyalty is everything to the Kardashian Jenners. Even more tea, Kim Kardashian went on What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and spilled that Kendall was never actually BFFs with Taylor, basically confirming that there was drama. Kendall then started liking tweets supporting Kim during her feud with Taylor, and in 2019 she even liked an Instagram post by Scooter Braun's wife that was dragging Taylor during the whole music rights battle. The shade got even shadier when Kendall referred to her own friend group with Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, and Hailey Baldwin as the Supernatural friend group, which many took as a direct dig at Taylor's squad, basically saying her friendships were more authentic and less for the cameras. Taylor wasn't just sitting back and taking it either. In her 2017 music video for Look What You Made Me Do, she included a scene of herself sipping tea in a pose that was suspiciously similar to a Kendall Instagram post captioned Tea Time. This was peak petty Taylor, and fans went wild trying to decode all the shade in that video. The drama continued right into recent times. In October 2024, Joe Alwyn, who is Taylor's ex, was photographed with his arm around Kendall at the Academy Museum Gala in Los Angeles, while Taylor was performing in Miami. This photo was giving major "I'm sending a message" energy, especially considering the history between Taylor and Kendall. But wait, there's even more drama to unpack. We need to talk about how Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber's feud fits into all of this, because it's literally the core of our tea today. So here's the sitch. Selena dated Justin Bieber on and off until 2017, while Hailey occasionally dated Justin during breaks in his relationship with Selena, before becoming Mrs. Bieber in 2018. This created like the ultimate love triangle that had the internet completely divided into Team Selena and Team Hailey. The two women actually tried to shut down feud rumors by posing together for pics in October 2022, but we all know that didn't last long. In January 2023, after paparazzi snapped some unflattering photos of Selena in a swimsuit that led to body shaming, Hailey posted a TikTok with Kendall Jenner and Justine Skye that had some suspicious audio.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
The internet immediately took this as shade towards Selena, though Hailey denied it was about anyone. Then in February 2023, things got even messier. Selena posted this TikTok joking about accidentally over-laminating her eyebrows.
I accidentally laminated my brows too much.
Shortly after, Kylie Jenner posted a selfie with the caption, "This was an accident," showing off her and Hailey's eyebrows. The internet went feral, calling it an obvious shade. But the drama reached peak levels when a 2017 video from Drop the Mic resurfaced on TikTok showing Hailey Bieber gagging when Taylor Swift's name was mentioned. Method Man had referenced the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album, and Hailey's reaction was not cute. The TikTok called her a mean girl and bully, and fans were coming for her. And here's where it gets juicy for our story. Selena Gomez jumped into the comments section to defend Taylor, writing, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." This one comment sent the internet into absolute chaos, with fans speculating about everyone taking sides in this multi-layered celebrity drama. Before we circle back to the Taylor, Kendall, Hailey, Selena situation, we need to give give you the complete rundown of Taylor Swift's legendary feud history. Because honestly, Taylor's beefs are practically part of pop culture history at this point, and understanding her feud era is crucial to understanding how she handles conflict. Let's start with one of her most famous feuds, Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry. This iconic pop star rivalry began around 2012 when 3 of Swift's backup dancers left her Red tour to join Perry's Prism tour. Swift saw this as a deliberate attempt to sabotage her tour, and the tension was real. In 2014, Taylor dropped Bad Blood from her album 1989, and in a Rolling Stone interview, she confirmed it was about a female artist who tried to sabotage her tour. She didn't name Perry directly, but everyone and their mother knew who she was talking about. Perry responded in 2017 on The Late Show with James Corden, confirming the feud and saying she tried to talk to Taylor privately, but got shut down. She then released Swish Swish, which was basically her musical clapback. The feud finally started thawing in 2018 when Perry sent Swift an actual olive branch with a note expressing her desire to move forward. This peace offering led to a full reconciliation in 2019 when they appeared together at the VMAs, and Perry even made a cameo in Swift's You Need to Calm Down music video, dressed as a burger while Taylor was a French fry. In 2024, Perry even attended Swift's Eras tour in Australia, showing that these two have fully buried the hatchet. Next up, Taylor's brief misunderstanding with Nicki Minaj in 2015, when Nicki tweeted about the lack of diversity in MTV Video Music Awards nominations, noting that videos celebrating women with slim bodies were more likely to be nominated. Taylor, who was up for Video of the Year for Bad Blood, thought Nicki was coming for her directly. Taylor tweeted back something about always supporting Nicki and implying Nicki was trying to pit women against each other. Nicki clarified she was talking about systemic issues, not Taylor personally. This could have escalated, but Taylor quickly apologized on Twitter, admitting she misunderstood Nicki's point. They've since appeared together at events with no drama, proving some feuds can be resolved with a simple apology and understanding. But now, let's talk about the feud that has defined much of Taylor's career, her ongoing battle with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. This epic saga began in 2009 with that infamous VMAs moment when Kanye interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech for Best Female Video, declaring Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. This moment literally broke the internet before breaking the internet was even a thing. The feud saw a temporary truce in 2015 when Taylor presented Kanye with the Video Vanguard Award at the VMAs, but things went nuclear in 2016 when Kanye released Famous with those controversial lyrics. I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous. Taylor denied approving these lyrics, especially the that bitch part. Then came the Kim factor. Kim Kardashian released a Snapchat video of a phone call where Taylor appeared to approve the song, leading to a massive backlash against Taylor. Taylor claimed the video was edited and that she never approved being called that bitch. The fallout was so severe that Taylor retreated from the public eye and later addressed it in her Reputation era with songs like Look What You Made Me Do and This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. The plot twist came in 2019 when the full, unedited phone call leaked, confirming Taylor's claim that she never approved the controversial lyric. This vindicated Taylor's version of events, but the damage was already done. Taylor has continued to reference this feud in her music, most recently in her 2024 album, The Tortured Poets Department, with songs like Cassandra and Thank You Amy. Note the capital K and I spelling out Kim, widely believed to be about Kardashian. In a 2023 Time interview, Taylor revealed the mental toll this feud took on her, saying she moved to a foreign country to escape the scrutiny. The conflict with Kanye and Kim represents one of the most complex and enduring feuds in modern celebrity culture, and Taylor's experience with it has clearly shaped how she handles public criticism and conflict. Another major feud that has impacted Taylor's career is her battle with Scooter Braun over her master recordings. In 2019, Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, acquired Big Machine Records, gaining ownership of the master recordings of Taylor's first 6 albums. Taylor claimed she wasn't given the opportunity to buy her masters and accused Braun of bullying her over the years, citing instances involving his clients, Kanye West and Justin Bieber. Taylor publicly criticized the sale on Tumblr, stating she had been trying to buy her masters for years, but was denied. Braun responded by claiming he had offered Taylor the chance to own her masters, which she declined and denied bullying her. The feud drew in other celebrities, with some supporting Taylor and others, like Justin Bieber, defending Braun. In a boss move that literally changed the music industry, Taylor decided to re-record her first 6 albums to own the new masters, releasing Taylor's version of Fearless, Red, Speak Now, and 1989 by 2024, with more expected. This strategy has been hugely successful, allowing her to regain control over her music and inspiring other artists to think about ownership rights. In 2024, Braun commented that it was time to move on from the feud, suggesting a desire to de-escalate, though Taylor hasn't publicly responded, continuing her re-recording project instead. This conflict conflict highlights issues of artist rights and ownership in the music industry, and showcases Taylor's determination to control her own narrative and work. Taylor's relationship dramas have also led to some notable feuds. Her brief relationship with Joe Jonas in 2008 ended with Jonas breaking up with her over a 27-second phone call, which Taylor later described as humiliating on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Taylor wrote several songs believed to be about Jonas, including Forever and Always, Last Kiss, and Better Than Revenge. Jonas responded with the Jonas Brothers song Much Better, interpreted as a retort. By 2015, the two had reconciled, even double dating with their then partners, Calvin Harris and Gigi Hadid. In 2019, Taylor apologized on Ellen for her earlier comments, calling them too much and attributing them to her youth. When Jonas and his wife, Sophie Turner, welcomed a child in 2020, Swift sent a gift, indicating a friendly relationship. Her relationship with Calvin Harris also led to drama when it was revealed that Taylor had written the lyrics for Harris's song, This Is What You Came For, under the pseudonym Niels Sjoberg. Harris went on a Twitter rant, accusing Taylor of trying to claim credit for the song and referencing her feud with Katy Perry, implying manipulative behavior. In 2017, Harris reflected in a British GQ interview, admitting his Twitter reaction was misguided and driven by pressure. Another of Taylor's exes who became a feud figure was John Mayer, whom she dated briefly in 2009 when she was 19 and he was 32. Taylor released Dear John on her 2010 album Speak Now, widely believed to be about Mayer, criticizing an older man for taking advantage of a younger woman. In 2012, Mayer told Rolling Stone he felt humiliated by the song, calling it cheap songwriting. Swift's fans have continued to scrutinize Mayer, particularly over the age gap. Swift's later songs like Would've, Could've, Should've from Midnights are speculated to reference Mayer. Then there's the alleged feud with former squad member Karlie Kloss. Swift and Kloss were close friends from 2012 to 2018, often seen together at events and sharing a Vogue cover. By 2018, their public interactions ceased, leading to speculation of a fallout. Kloss's friendships with Katy Perry and Scooter Braun, both involved in feuds with Swift, fueled rumors. Fans speculated that Swift's songs It's Time to Go and Right Where You Left Me from Evermore referenced a betrayal by Kloss. However, Kloss denied any feud, stating in interviews that she and Swift remained close. In 2023, Kloss attended Swift's Eras Tour concert, seen dancing and enjoying the show, suggesting no significant rift. This supposed feud appears to be largely speculative, driven by fan interpretations and the absence of public interactions. There have also been questions about Taylor's relationship with Demi Lovato. In 2016, Lovato commented in a Glamour interview, criticizing Swift's squad for promoting an unrealistic body image and questioning the sufficiency of Swift's donation to Kesha during her legal battle. The media and fans amplified these comments, creating a narrative of conflict. Lovato's defense of Scooter Braun, her manager during Swift's feud with him, further fueled speculation. In 2019, Lovato clarified on Instagram that there was no feud, emphasizing the importance of women supporting each other and praising Swift's album Lover. In 2023, Swift was seen dancing to Lovato's performance at the VMAs, and Lovato expressed appreciation, indicating no bad blood. This conflict appears to have been more perceived than real, largely driven by media narratives. Understanding Taylor's long history with feuds helps put the alleged Taylor-Kendall situation into perspective. Taylor has consistently used her music as a way to address conflicts, from Bad Blood to Look What You Made Me Do to Thank You, Amy. However, she rarely directly calls out individuals in public statements, preferring to let her music speak for her. This brings us back to the central claim about Taylor Swift slamming Kendall Jenner for taking Hailey's side in a feud with Selena Gomez. That's right, it's time to get into some fresh tea that we haven't touched on yet: the direct relationship between Taylor Swift and Hailey Bieber. This is where things get super interesting. Taylor Swift and Hailey Bieber have literally zero direct positive interactions, but that doesn't mean they are on good terms. They've never collaborated and never publicly supported each other. Their connection exists purely through the drama orbit, with tensions instead of actual friendship. We've already mentioned that gagging incident from Drop the Mic, but let's dive deeper. When Method Man said something about some of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album, Hailey reacted by pretending to gag and rolling her eyes. Not exactly subtle shade. When this clip resurfaced on TikTok in 2023, Swifties went absolutely nuclear in the comments, calling Hailey disrespectful and a mean girl. But wait, there's more. In October 2019, Justin Bieber mocked Taylor on Instagram Live by recreating her post-LASIK surgery banana meltdown from The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. He was screaming, "It's not the banana I wanted," and "It has no head," while imitating Taylor, and Hailey was in the background laughing and calling him funny. Swifties were not having it, leaving comments like, "Justin always shading Taylor unprovoked," and pointing out that making fun of someone after surgery wasn't cool. Hailey actually responded to the backlash on X, writing, "I never knew I could make somebody so upset. Truly, I'm so sorry you're this upset. Lord, have mercy. I hope I'm never this upset about someone I don't know," she continued. I think it's awesome how passionate you are and how hard. You ride for someone you're a fan of. It's beautiful how dedicated you are. But being angry at someone you don't know does nothing for you. She also added, if there's something I did to personally hurt you or offend you, I'm sorry, which some fans saw as sarcastic rather than genuine. These incidents created a perception that Hailey had something against Taylor, though we never heard Taylor's direct response to any of this. The only time their names appeared together in a more official capacity was in Blake Lively's 2024 legal complaint against Justin Baldoni about her film It Ends With Us. The complaint mentioned Taylor as Blake's friend who attends Chiefs games with her, while Hailey was referenced in a strategy document, but this had nothing to do with any interaction between Taylor and Hailey themselves. Now let's talk about one of the most iconic friendship duos in Hollywood, Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez. These two have been serving friendship goals since 2008, when they met during a double date with the Jonas Brothers. Selena was with Nick and Taylor with Joe. Their friendship evolved from teen stars supporting each other to a deep, sisterly relationship that has survived all the drama of being famous. Taylor has often acted as a mentor to Selena, and despite their crazy busy schedules, they still make time for each other, showing up at award shows, concerts, and personal celebrations. Their friendship has several iconic moments that are literally etched in pop culture history. In September 2008, Taylor attended the premiere of Selena's movie, Another Cinderella Story, at Pacific Theaters at the Grove in Los Angeles. This was their first red carpet appearance together, showing support from the very beginning. In October 2009, Selena told 17 magazine that Taylor was her go-to for love advice, saying, "Every single problem I ever have is healable by Taylor Swift." She added, "Because of her, I haven't lost faith. We literally talk every day." This showed just how tight they were, even in the early days. One of their cutest moments happened on July 23rd, 2013, when Taylor posted on X for Selena's 21st birthday, calling her the closest thing I've ever had to a sister, alongside a photo of them posing by a mermaid statue. This sister-level bond has been a consistent theme in their friendship. When Selena was going through her health struggles, Taylor was right there for her. In a 2020 interview with WSJ Magazine, Selena revealed, "There's so much of my friendship with Taylor that people don't know about because we don't necessarily feel the need to post about everything we do." Taylor added, "There has always been this quality of sisterhood, and I don't say that in a basic way. I knew from when I met her I would always have her back." In 2020, during the pandemic, Taylor appeared on Selena's Selena Plus Chef cooking show via FaceTime. Selena called Taylor to show off a Korean BBQ Texas breakfast taco she made, and Taylor's reaction was peak bestie energy. "If you don't send me the recipe, we're going to have words," adding, "Do you know how long I've been waiting for you to become obsessed with cooking?" Their support for each other has continued into recent years. When Selena got engaged to Benny Blanco in December 2024, Taylor commented, "Yes, I will be the flower girl," which is literally the cutest supportive bestie energy ever. And in March 2025, Taylor even came back to Instagram after a 100-day hiatus, specifically to promote Selena and Benny's album, I Said I Love You First, writing, "I love this album so much, oh my god, dead." But the friendship hasn't been one-sided. Selena has shown up for Taylor in major ways too. The most significant example was during Taylor's feud with Scooter Braun over her master recordings. On November 15th, 2019, Selena posted an emotional statement on Instagram stories defending Taylor, saying Braun and Scott Borchetta's actions were driven by greed, manipulation, and power, and showed no respect for Taylor's work. Selena didn't hold back, writing, "My heart is so heavy right now. It makes me sick and extremely angry." She continued with powerful statements like, "No respect for the words my friend has written since she was a 14-year-old in her bedroom, and I have known Taylor for 13 years. She is the most dedicated, fearless, fiesty, strongest woman I've ever known." This public defense came at a time when Taylor was fighting to perform her old songs at the American Music Awards, where she was being honored as Artist of the Decade. Selena's support was especially meaningful because she was willing to risk potential backlash from the industry to stand up for her friend. Earlier that year, in July 2019, a source close to Selena said she always has a reason to look up to Taylor Swift and viewed Taylor's fight over her music as a powerful move. The source noted that Selena saw Taylor as a role model for fighting for what she wants. And of course, we can't forget the moment from February 2023 that connects directly to our main story, when Selena commented on that TikTok of Hailey gagging at Taylor's name. Her simple but powerful comment, "So sorry. My best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game," was a perfect example of how she doesn't hesitate to defend Taylor when she feels it's needed. What makes this friendship so iconic is how it survived all the drama of Hollywood. In a Rolling Stone interview in November 2022, Selena referred to Taylor as her only friend in Hollywood, highlighting just how much she values their connection amid the often fake relationships in the entertainment industry. Their friendship has weathered all kinds of storms, relationship drama, health challenges, public feuds, and industry politics. It's a rare example of a genuine, long-lasting bond in an industry where connections are often superficial and temporary. Now, circling back back to our main tea about Kendall Jenner's involvement in the Hailey Bieber-Selena Gomez drama and whether Taylor Swift slammed her for it. There seems to be no direct evidence that Taylor publicly called out Kendall, which means all parties involved are being tight-lipped about the situation. What we do know is that Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber have maintained a close friendship for over a decade, which began when they were introduced through their families, particularly via Kylie Jenner. Their bond has remained strong despite public scrutiny and overlapping social circles, including shared romantic connections. In January 2025, Kendall and Hailey were photographed dining together at Giorgio Baldi in Santa Monica, coordinating in black mini skirts, dark pantyhose, and patent leather pumps. Later that month, they were seen together in Aspen, Colorado, with Kylie Jenner, enjoying dinner and time on the slopes. In March 2025, they attended the Vogue World Hollywood event at Chateau Marmont in Los Angeles, posing together. These appearances show their friendship is still going strong in 2025. Interestingly, around the same time, Hailey Bieber liked an Instagram post by YSL creative director Anthony Vaccarello about the film Emilia Perez, a Netflix queer musical starring Selena Gomez. This raised eyebrows due to Selena's history with Justin Bieber, but it was interpreted by some as a public show of support for Selena's work, or perhaps an olive branch to cool down tensions. What's especially fascinating is how the 2023 social media drama had real-world consequences. Selena gained approximately 10.5 million Instagram followers, becoming the most followed woman on the platform, while Kylie Jenner lost around 500,000 followers. Fans rallied behind Selena using hashtags like #TeamSelena, which garnered over 269.6 million views on TikTok. This shows just how powerful stan culture can be in today's social media landscape. The whole situation got so wild that it even spawned conspiracy theories. Some TikToks suggested Hailey had placed a curse on Selena to swap destinies. That's how extreme the speculation became. And when a Taylor Swift song from Midnight's resurfaced during the drama because fans thought it was about Selena and Justin, it showed how fans will connect any possible dots to support their favorite narrative. Speaking of wild fan theories, the claim that Taylor Swift slammed Kendall Jenner appears to be just that, a theory without solid evidence. Looking ahead to the rest of 2025, it will be interesting to see if any new developments emerge in this complex web of relationships. Will Hailey and Selena continue to show signs of reconciliation? Will Taylor address any of this in her future music? Will Kendall maintain her friendships with both sides? Only time will tell. Until next time, stay messy, stay iconic, and remember, in the immortal words of Taylor Swift herself, there is nothing I do better than revenge, except maybe making killer content for you all. Peace out. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.